I'm doing a big speech, so please bear with me. I'm very nervous. It's not too often you hear about a teenager being adopted, but I was one of the fortunate ones to have that experience. 6 years ago, I was sitting in this building somewhere, awaiting to get my certificate with my new name on it and to leave with my new family. But before adoption, we have to talk about foster care. Being born was a challenge. I was born months before I was due, and because of that, I had a slew of health problems. And for that, I had to be taken care of very intensively. When I was placed in foster care, my parents did everything imaginable to make sure I had everything that I needed. I'm very appreciative of everything everyone has done for me, especially Dr. Mom. She has done everything to make sure that I have the best place and the best family to be. While in foster care, I had the opportunity to do a lot of sports and extracurricular activities, including track, softball, band, and Girl Scouts. When I finished the 8th grade, I moved to live with John Kirby before adoption to get a feel of where I would be staying for the rest of my life. The summer soon passed and school was right around the corner. I started high school in August, which was another big step for me because the next 4 years would determine which college I would be able to get into. I did very well in the 9th grade, but it was a bit too easy. But I always did my best. The months rolled by and soon November came. It was time for me to get adopted. Getting adopted was the best feeling ever, where I finally got to feel like I was a normal teenager. We took lots of pictures, and my father's fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha, sang their fraternity songs to congratulate me. I got a gift basket as I walked out the door. Life after adoption was one of the best 3 years I had. Like I mentioned before, the high school was a bit too easy, so my dad and I looked up schools and we transferred to DECA, which stands for DeKalb Early College Academy. DECA doesn't offer any kind of extracurricular activities or any sports, so that's something to keep in mind when you want to go to this school. This school is a college preparatory program which has, of course, 9th through 12th grade, where you spend 9th and 10th grade at the school, and 11th and 12th grade at Georgia Thornton College, which has now been changed to Georgia State University Parsons. While attending DECA, I also attended Upward Bound, which is another college preparatory program, which is a STEM program, which prepares you for college. And it's stationed at Georgia State University, where they help you with essay building, SAT practice, math practice, and in the summer you also do the same things, but you also get taken to college trips, college tours, and field trips. When I graduated high school in 2014, I went to the University of West Georgia as a sophomore, where I majored in sociology. I majored in sociology because I wanted to be a social worker like Dr. Monica. But she has this drive to always make people happy, to find homes for families like you all. But soon I realized that that really wasn't what I wanted to do. I have a passion for animals, so I figured, hey, I could be a veterinarian. So I changed my major to biology pre-vet. After visiting veterinarian schools and learning all about veterinarians, I didn't really want to do that either. I don't like the sight of blood, so you can't be a doctor if you can't deal with blood. So I finished about 2 years at the University of West Georgia, and then I moved closer towards a different school, Clayton State University, where I now just changed my major to psychology. I want to have a career in canine therapy because of my love for animals. Canine therapy has a lot of benefits that will help children with autism, behavioral issues, and learning disabilities. Because of its hands-on approach, it's good for children and teens because it helps them with their difficulty focusing. Some other benefits are improved self-esteem, social communication skills, and it decreases stress and anxiety. Earlier, Dr. Martin mentioned that I was in martial arts and I received my black belt. The journey to getting a black belt is quite hard, but it's worthwhile. It's actually Choi Kwon Do where I attended, And we don't do sparring matches. We do simply light contact and we pass and shoot. But while attending, I ranked up and I became assistant teacher. Being a teacher, I learned a lot of valuable skills. I learned leadership skills. I was a role model to both young and old individuals, and it taught me life skills. And one of the most important life skills I learned was kill some, which means to always do my best and never give up. I carry this motto with me forever with me throughout life. So I challenge you all today to always do your best and never give up and be the leaders and role models of your new families. Because it will take you very far. Thank you so much.